The moment I saw his lips brush against hers, my stomach sank like I'd swallowed a stone. It wasn't the casual kind of kiss friends exchanged, not the playful peck you'd give a colleague at a party. No, it was intimate. Too intimate. And it happened in the middle of her company dinner, in plain sight, as though no one else in the room mattered. Froze. My glass of water trembled in my hand, condensation dripping onto my palm. My wife, Anna, leaned closer to him afterward, laughing at something he whispered. Her hand touched his forearm. Soft, deliberate, familiar. I had no idea who he was. But in that instant my world tilted. The build-up. Anna had insisted I come to her company's annual dinner that Friday night. "You'll finally get to meet everyone I work with," she said, adjusting her pearl earrings in the mirror. "It'll be good for you to put faces to names." Her tone was casual, but something in her eyes flickered when I asked, "Is there anyone in particular you want me to meet?" She hesitated, then smiled too brightly. "No, not really. Just my team. The partners." I let it go, brushing off the unease. For months, I'd noticed how often she stayed late, how quickly she silenced her phone when I entered the room, how vague her answers became when I asked about her day. But I never wanted to sound paranoid. She was ambitious, hardworking. I told myself that explained everything. That night, she looked stunning in a black dress that hugged her figure, her perfume lingering like a secret. As we walked into the hotel ballroom, she held my hand tightly, as though grounding herself. I should have paid attention to that. The moment. Dinner went smoothly at first. She introduced me to co-workers, faces blurred together with firm handshakes, polite smiles, and corporate small talk. I excused myself after dessert to use the restroom. And that's when it happened. I came back through the side entrance, just in time to see him. Tall, broad-shouldered, with a confident grin, bend down and press his lips to hers. It wasn't a long kiss, but it was enough to shatter me. I stopped dead. My heart thundered in my ears, my breath catching. Anna pulled back slightly, her eyes darting around the room. When she saw me standing there, frozen in the doorway, the color drained from her face. Hashtag the confrontation. I walked straight toward them, my chest tight, fists clenched at my sides. "Who the hell is this?" My voice cracked with anger I could barely contain. The man raised his eyebrows, his smirk faltering. Anna immediately stepped forward, putting herself between us. "David, wait," she said quickly, her voice low but sharp. "You're mistaken." "Mistaken?" My laugh was hollow. "I just saw him kiss you." She shook her head, her hands trembling. "It wasn't like that. You don't understand." "Then explain it to me," I snapped. Because from where I was standing, it looked exactly like what it was. The man, who still hadn't said a word, shifted uncomfortably. "Maybe I should go." "Yes, you should," I barked, not taking my eyes off Anna. He slipped away, leaving us standing in the middle of the ballroom. A few people glanced over before politely pretending not to notice. The aftermath at home. The car ride home was suffocating. Silence pressed against us like a weight. Anna stared out the window, her hands folded tightly in her lap. Finally I broke. "How long has this been going on?" She flinched. "It's not what you think. Don't insult me." My knuckles whitened on the steering wheel. "I saw it with my own eyes." Her voice cracked. "David, please. He's just a colleague. It was nothing. Nothing. You let another man kiss you. In front of everyone. Do you think I'm blind?" Tears welled in her eyes. She turned toward me, her voice desperate. "I swear I didn't kiss him back." He caught me off guard. I was about to push him away when you walked in. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to. But the way she laughed with him afterward, the way her hand lingered on his arm, something didn't add up. Sleepless nights. That night, I lay awake staring at the ceiling while she cried quietly beside me. My mind replayed the scene again and again. A kiss, her laugh, her denial. Trust, the foundation of our marriage, had cracked, and I couldn't stop imagining what else might be hidden in those cracks. The next morning, I confronted her again. "Tell me the truth. Are you seeing him?" She shook her head violently. "No. I would never do that to you." "Then why did it look so natural? Why did you look comfortable?" Her lips trembled. "Because I was trying not to cause a scene. He's one of the senior partners. If I embarrassed him in front of everyone..." Cut her off. "So your career mattered more than your marriage in that moment." Her silence said everything. Evidence. Days passed in uneasy limbo. She tried to be affectionate, overcompensating with texts, dinners, touches. But doubt gnawed at me. One evening when she showered, her phone lit up on the nightstand. A message preview flashed. "Last night was risky, but worth it. Can't stop thinking about you." My stomach dropped. When she came out of the bathroom, I held up the phone. "Explain this." Her face went pale. "David, please, it's not what it looks like." I laughed bitterly. "You've used that line twice now. You really expect me to believe it again?" She tried to reach for the phone, but I pulled it away. "Who is he?" Her shoulders slumped. The fight drained out of her. "His name is Ryan. He's one of the partners." My chest hollowed. "How long?" Her voice was barely a whisper. 3 months. The collapse. It felt like the ground opened beneath me. 3 months. That meant every late night at the office, every vague excuse, every cold shoulder in bed. All of it had been for him. "You lied to me," I said, my voice shaking. "You looked me in the eye every day and lied." Anna sobbed, falling to her knees. "I didn't mean for it to happen. Just, it happened. I thought I could handle it, that it wouldn't affect us. But then..." "Don't," I cut in sharply. "Don't you dare justify it." Her tears fell harder. "David, I love you. I made a mistake, a terrible mistake, but it's you I want. Please don't leave me." I stared at her, broken. Part of me wanted to believe her, to cling to the life we had built. But another part, the part that saw her laugh with Ryan, that read his message, knew something irreparable had been lost. The breaking point. Over the next week I tried. I really did. I went to work, came home, sat across from her at dinner. But the silence between us was heavier than words. Every time her phone buzzed, my chest clenched. Every late meeting made my blood run cold. One night I finally said it. "I can't do this anymore." Her fork clattered onto the plate. "David." "No," my voice was firm. "You chose him the moment you let it go on for months. You don't get to fall back on me now." Her eyes brimmed with panic. "We can go to counseling. We can fix this." I shook my head. "You broke something that can't be fixed." She reached across the table, her hands shaking. "Please don't give up on us." Pulled away. "You already did." The aftermath. I moved out the next morning. Packed my things in silence while she cried on the couch. She didn't try to stop me. Maybe she knew she had already lost me. In the weeks that followed, she texted me constantly. Apologies, declarations of love, desperate pleas for forgiveness. I didn't respond. Because forgiveness wasn't enough. What I lost wasn't just trust. It was the certainty that the woman I married was the woman I thought she was. And once that certainty was gone, nothing else mattered. The final encounter. 2 months later, I ran into her outside the grocery store. She looked smaller somehow, her makeup smudged, her clothes rumpled. "David," she whispered, tears filling her eyes. "I miss you." I looked at her for a long moment, the weight of everything pressing down. Then I shook my head slowly. "You should have thought about that before you kissed him back." Her face crumpled. I walked past her without another word. And for the first time since that night at the company dinner, I felt free.